It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the Jaguars on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. They're squared off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Out come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and third with Tennessee.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense getting ready to begin this first drive, and at the helm, the number 1 overall pick back in April, Trevor Lawrence, the rookie out of Clemson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Lawrence over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. Lawrence to Chart, first down, Jacksonville. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. Down right around the 25. The former Steeler Bud Dupree in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. Lawrence to Chenault for a Jaguar first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side of the tight end is Shaughnessy. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown. Marvin Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They saw their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them at 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. That time, a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out right at the 35.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Trying to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, here's Agnew. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This defense for the Titans, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So our two teams, the Jags and the Titans, CD, they've formed a pretty good rivalry here in the AFC South. It's been the Titans who have arguably been the best team in the division of late, but these Jags, they have certainly made some big changes since these two teams last met.
And those changes you're talking about, brand new front office, brand new head coach, young quarterback, I think for sure they're on the right track. And to me, this division has a chance of being one of the more competitive ones over the next few years. There's no team right now that you would say is going to dominate in the foreseeable future.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Fights through it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Running left, it's Henry. First down and much more for Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, He uses speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And when you draft a rookie quarterback, as the Jags did with Trevor Lawrence, you want a veteran presence for him. And Marvin Jones, he fits the bill. 5 years in Detroit, 10 years overall in the league.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And the Jaguars are eager to see what Laviska Shenault and Trevor Lawrence can do together. Shenault was a second-round pick in 2020, and they're going to move him like a chess piece all over the formation and even put him in the backfield.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. $10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 36. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Lawrence. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Tannehill. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Play action, it's Tannehill.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And the catch made by Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Slant pass. He's got Reynolds. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tannehill hooking up with Reynolds for a Titan 1st. Evans. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Henry. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Henry again. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. Well, that is not going to get it done.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
McCann's kick up and good.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. That caught by Manhertz. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Here's Lawrence. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Open man, there's Tim Tebow. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
McCann for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
A.J. Brown is starting to get a well-deserved reputation as one of the top-flight receivers in the NFL. Went over 1,000 yards in his first 2 years. Makes another strong catch there.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, it's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Josh Reynolds, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
McCann now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. Lastly, let's...
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill now to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Throw right side of the tight end of Shaughnessy.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They begin with Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Tannehill. He finds his man Johnson.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A first down carry for Henry.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But now it's fourth down.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Damon Harrison picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. The beautiful fake. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. And when he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him.
Andre Cisco there on the stop.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Henry again on second down.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And he missed it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Now ETN to start the drive.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Right there, 54, right there.
Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards that time.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now Lawrence on first down. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now Lawrence.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jags have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tannehill.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Here's Tannehill.
He's got the tight end Forkser right side complete.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them.
On first down, Lawrence.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Dancing to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's going to, something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. What a big 4th quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. This is caught. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On to give, this is Evans.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
McCann's kick is good.
And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And Lawrence will throw.
Well, he gets attended to. Full step. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Etienne.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. At 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And Lambo will put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tannehill. Able to find Jones.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Tannehill.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Throwing Tannehill.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in a driving rain, he steps up, puts it through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
How about that? Any little slip in this weather is going to throw him off. He stepped up there like it was perfect conditions, took dead aim, and knocked it through.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.